Welcome to episode 10 of Parenting Without Panic. I'm Jessica, and today we're going to take a minute to talk about the joy of remembering. Now, I've always been a little sentimental. I love making special memories with my family and capturing them on camera because I love to be able to look back on those things. This is one of the reasons why I love the Time Hop feature on Facebook so much, because it automatically pops up some of my favorite memories from years past, and inevitably, those things make me smile. Now, I've always been this way, even during my own childhood. I loved when my mom or my grandma would pull out the old photo albums and thumb through all of the old pictures with me. There was so much history in those albums and so many stories that they passed on to me in those moments. And there were so many things that they were able to teach me. So I really, really treasure that time that we've been able to spend that way. Now that I have children of my own, I equally value remembering and sharing stories with them. I found that I have to be a lot more intentional about it though, now in this age of digital everything, that we don't have photo albums lying around our house, but it is so worth the effort. Looking back and remembering is such a healthy and a rewarding habit. And so that's what we're going to look a little bit at today. When I look back, I'm filled with thankfulness. It's really easy for our thoughts to only be stuck in our present circumstance, but when I take a minute and I look back, it helps me turn my eyes away from my current situation, and it causes me to remember all of the good that I've experienced and all of the love that surrounds me. The second thing is looking back reminds me of where I once was and of God's faithfulness to bring me to where I am today. When I look back, it helps me to see God's hand on my life. I remember all that God has done, and I'm filled with faith that He is still with me and that He is still working and that He can do all of those things again. When I pause and look back, I also see how quickly time passes, and that causes me to be more intentional with the time that I have today. It helps me to prioritize what's really important in my life. It reminds me that this season that I have with my kids is precious, that it's just a phase and that it will quickly pass. And that motivates me to make the most out of every moment that I get with them and not to miss it. So my encouragement to you today is to take a minute this week to look back. Be reminded of God's goodness and His faithfulness and be filled with gratitude. Share those stories with your children. Remember lessons learned and pass them along. Find joy in those memories. Look back and laugh together as you remember silly moments. And as you make new memories, be sure that you aren't the one always behind the camera. Get in the picture too and have some fun as you laugh together and remember together. Thank you so much for joining me today on Parenting Without Panic. Don't forget that you can join me on a live conversation on Zoom every second and fourth Monday of the month. All you have to do is click the registration link in the description below, and then I will get all of the info that you need so that you'll be able to join me and log into that next call. And until next time, I would love to hear from you. So leave me a comment or a question below and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on the next episode. Until then, I'll see you next time.